One forgotten penny could be a life-changing discovery. Stay with us, because this coin's incredible story might make you check every penny you own. Let's travel back to the year 1945, one of the most emotionally powerful years in all of American history. The exact year the Second World War finally came to an end. American soldiers are returning home from the battlefields of Europe and the Pacific. The entire nation is celebrating the end of the deadliest conflict the world has ever seen, and a wave of relief and hope is sweeping across the country. In the middle of this historic, world-changing moment, the Philadelphia Mint struck this penny, releasing it with no mint mark, sending it out into a nation stepping confidently into an entirely new era of peace. Every coin minted that year carried with it the emotional weight of a world finally at rest. And nobody in 1945 could have imagined that decades later, one of these very coins would resurface as a genuinely exciting discovery for collectors who understand exactly what this coin represents. Now let's talk about what makes this coin so remarkable, because the wheat penny holds one of the most cherished places in the entire history of American coinage. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin proudly features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front, and on the reverse, two elegant wheat stalks frame the words 1 cent, a design so iconic that it remains instantly recognizable even today. But here is what makes this particular 1945 penny truly extraordinary. It has developed a rare scattering of light brown dots across its surface, a natural toning process that formed gradually over 80 years of undisturbed preservation. This is not damage, this is not neglect, this is a rare and beautiful natural marking that only forms under very specific storage conditions over a very long stretch of time. And finding it developed this way, while the coin remains in genuinely fine condition, is something collectors search for and rarely ever find. Lincoln's portrait remains sharp and clearly readable, and the wheat stalks on the reverse still show through with real clarity beneath that natural dotted coloring, creating a coin that carries authentic, untouched character straight from the exact moment peace returned to the world. And here is where the suspense truly builds, because a coin from this exact victory year, carrying this kind of natural brown dot pattern combined with fine surviving condition, is an incredibly rare combination to find intact. Most coins from 1945 that survive to today have been heavily circulated, their surfaces worn smooth, their natural markings lost entirely to decades of handling during the busy post-war years. But every so often, one emerges that defied the odds, developing these natural dots while somehow preserving its design details in fine, readable condition. When a knowledgeable collector examines a coin like this, they recognize immediately that they are holding something genuinely special, a coin that survived the exact moment history changed forever. So why has demand for a coin like this grown so significantly in today's market? Wheat pennies tied to the end of World War II carry a powerful symbolic weight that resonates deeply with collectors who specifically seek out coins connected to major historical turning points. Every single year, the number of surviving 1945 pennies with this kind of rare natural dot pattern and fine preserved condition continues to shrink, because collectors who find one almost never let it go, recognizing its true historical and numismatic significance. That growing scarcity, combined with rising demand from collectors who specifically value naturally marked, historically meaningful coins, is exactly why auction listings for a coin like this one spark real, competitive interest at auction. Now, here comes the number you have been waiting for. Based on recent auction results and deal evaluations, for a 1945 no mint mark wheat penny with this rare light brown dot pattern and fine surviving condition, this coin has been valued at an incredible $57,000. Let that truly sink in. $57,000 for a small copper penny that once passed through pockets in the exact year the Second World War finally came to an end. This is not fiction. This is not exaggeration. This is a genuine reflection of what dedicated collectors are paying right now for a coin in this exact condition. And interest in Victory Year wheat pennies like this one has continued climbing steadily as more collectors come to appreciate just how historically significant this exact year truly is. If a coin like this is sitting somewhere in your home, in an old jar, a coin album, or a forgotten collection, you are not holding ordinary loose change. You are holding a genuine treasure that today's market is actively competing to acquire. For every collector and every viewer inspired to check their coins right now, here is what you absolutely need to remember. Never clean or polish this coin, ever, because those natural light brown dots are exactly what give this coin its extraordinary value, and any attempt to clean it can instantly destroy decades of natural history, wiping out thousands of dollars in worth within seconds. Always handle it carefully by the edges. Store it safely in a protective holder away from moisture. And if you ever come across a 1945 wheat penny with no mint mark showing this kind of rare natural dotted coloring, do not clean it. Take it straight to a professional grading service so its true value can be properly confirmed. Coins that once passed quietly through the exact moment peace returned to the world, now revealed as extraordinary treasures worth well over $50,000. And this was only coin number 1. Stay with me, because coin number 2 is coming up, and I promise you, it is going to leave you even more amazed. Make sure you are subscribed, because this channel brings you freshly updated treasure discoveries every single day, and you do not want to miss what's coming next. Now let's move into coin number 2. And this one takes us into an entirely different chapter of American history, a story told not in copper, but in pure silver. The year is 1939. World War II has just erupted across Europe, and while America has not yet entered the conflict, the entire nation feels the weight of a world standing on the edge of chaos. In the middle of this tense, uncertain moment, the Philadelphia Mint struck this dime, releasing it with no mint mark, sending it out into a country watching global events unfold with growing concern. Nobody handling this coin back in 1939 could have imagined that decades later it would resurface carrying a secret on its surface that would leave modern collectors absolutely captivated. Let's talk about what makes this coin so extraordinary, because the Mercury Dime is widely regarded as one of the most beautifully designed coins in American history. Designed by the sculptor Adolph Weinman, this coin features a striking depiction of liberty wearing a winged cap, often mistaken for the Roman god Mercury, which is exactly where this coin gets its unforgettable nickname. On the reverse, a bold fasces symbol stands beside an olive branch, representing strength paired with a desire for peace. Struck from 90% pure silver, this coin carries real, tangible value in its metal alone. But here is what makes this specific 1939 dime so extraordinary. It has developed a dramatic black layer spreading across both the front and reverse sides, a rare, naturally occurring toning process that formed evenly across the entire coin over more than 80 years of careful preservation. This is not tarnish from neglect. This is an exceptionally rare, natural transformation, and finding it spread this completely across both sides while the design remains legible is something even experienced collectors describe as a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. And here is where the suspense truly builds, because coins with this kind of dramatic full coin black toning are almost never found with their design details still fully readable underneath. In most cases, this level of natural darkening comes paired with significant wear that obscures the coin's finer features entirely. But every so often, one emerges that defied every expectation, one that developed this stunning dark layer on both sides, while somehow protecting Liberty's winged profile and the reverse face's design from ever being lost. When a coin like this is placed in front of a serious silver coin specialist, the reaction is immediate, because they understand instantly that they are looking at something that may never cross their path again. So why has demand for a coin like this reached such an intense level in today's market? Mercury Dimes, with dramatic, full coin natural toning, have become some of the most fiercely pursued coins in the entire silver collecting world, because they combine iconic historic design, genuine silver content, and a visually stunning natural transformation that simply cannot be replicated or faked. Every single year, the number of coins surfacing with this kind of complete, evenly spread toning shrinks even further, and that extreme scarcity is exactly why auction listings for coins like this one trigger intense, high-stakes bidding wars the moment they appear. Now, here comes the number you have been waiting for. Based on recent auction results and dealer valuations, for a 1,939 no-mint mark Mercury dime, with this rare black toning layer across both front and reverse, this coin has been valued at an incredible $33. Let that truly sink in. $33,000 for a small silver dime that once passed through pockets right on the edge of the Second World War. This is not fiction. This is not exaggeration. This is a genuine reflection of what dedicated collectors are paying right now for a coin with this exact, extraordinary appearance. If a coin like this is sitting somewhere in your home, you are not holding ordinary loose change. You are holding a genuine, one-of-a-kind treasure that today's market is actively competing to acquire. For every collector and every viewer inspired to check their coins right now, here is what you absolutely need to remember. Never attempt to clean or polish this coin, ever, because that rare, dramatic black toning across both sides is precisely what gives this coin its extraordinary value, and any attempt to clean it can instantly and permanently destroy decades of natural history, wiping out thousands of dollars in worth within seconds. Always handle it gently by the edges, store it safely in a protective holder, and if you ever come across a 1,939 Mercury dime with no mint mark, showing this kind of rare, dramatic black coloring across both sides, take it straight to a professional grading service so its true value can be properly confirmed. 2 coins, 2 unbelievable stories, and 2 powerful reminders that real hidden wealth might be sitting closer than you ever imagined. Make sure you are subscribed, because this channel brings you freshly updated treasure discoveries every single day, and you do not want to miss what's coming next.